Whenever there's an announced or a declared state of emergency, South Carolina's price gouging laws go into effect. I wanted to take just a moment to explain what price gouging is. I want to also talk about the best way that people can report price gouging and how that process will unfold days after the event has occurred. First, price gouging is a general prohibition on the unconscionable price on the raising or the unconscionable prices of goods and services. Meaning, a disaster is occurring, a state of emergency is in effect, and people have raised the cost of gasoline or the hotels or certain services like lawn services, tree removal services to an unconscionable degree. I will tell you what price gouging is not. There are natural fluctuations in the price of goods and services, be it gas or rooms or various services that are being offered out there. Just because a price goes up does not mean that it meets the legal definition of unconscionable. Since we are in a state of emergency, the price gouging laws will remain in effect, and this is what we need the general public to understand. If you see what you believe to be price gouging occurring, there are several ways that you can report price gouging. You can go to our website, www.scag.gov, or you can email us the information from the email at pricegouging@scag.gov, or you can call and leave a message or talk to a person at 803-737-3953. And I'll repeat that number, 803-737-3953. You can call it in, you can go to email it in, or you can go to our website and fill out a form. Now, it's very important for people to understand that if you call the number and there's not a live person there, maybe you see some price gouging happening late at night or on the weekend, or when the hurricane is right off the coast of South Carolina. We're probably not going to have people in this office because we don't want people on the roads during an event. It is okay. We get the reports in, those reports go into a spreadsheet, and then it gets referred to law enforcement so that they can do an appropriate investigation with the information that our citizens provide. At some point after the event has occurred, the hurricane is over, then we will go in and we will do an analysis on whether or not these certain individuals can be prosecuted for the allegations of price gouging. What we need is you to note the time, place, and address of the business that you believe is conducting price gouging. We need you to note the price that you have paid. We, if possible, need you to note the prices of nearby businesses, such as other gas stations that might be up the street or around the street. So in other words, if you see someone is trying to sell gas at, an unconscionable price, and you look across the street or half a mile up the road and there's another gas station where it's much, much lower, pictures of both of those gas stations are helpful when determining in context what is in fact price gouging. And of course, it is also very important that you give us your name and a way to contact you back, because there might be a chance that you are our only witness. So it is important that we get the name of the business, the location of the business, the address of the business, the time that you did this, that you noticed it, note the price that you paid, and note any nearby prices of a similar good or services that are being offered, and of course your personal contact information. Oftentimes I tell people, if you have a cell phone, take a picture of your receipt. Take a picture of the sign where the gas is being advertised if it's in fact a gas station price. And you can upload those pictures to us at our website, or you can email those pictures to us, or if you call it in, let us know that you have photos, and we will send a law enforcement officer to collect that information. Again, the whole point of the price gouging laws in South Carolina is not to disrupt the free market. Obviously, supply and demand are always going to be in effect, and when there's a lower supply of something and a larger demand, prices will fluctuate and will go up. This law is designed to be a temporary fix until a disaster situation has occurred and has moved on. And then if people are trying to exploit in a criminal sense fellow citizens, then local law enforcement will conduct an investigation, and this office will prosecute it if it's determined that they have violated the law. We want our businesses to know that this is not going to be a witch hunt. We're not out there to go after and take down businesses, but we want the general public to know that this office will enforce price gouging laws in a predictable and lawful manner.